Let's not talk about the result. I put the Chicago Bulls in front of West Ham today because Chicago Bulls, they've won 6 championships. Okay? I'm a Chicago Bulls fan for today. That's all you need to know. So it's going to be the same 4 rounds. We're going to start off with back to school. Then we've got, what do we have? Geography, pictures. Although it could be different in future weeks. Then we have our charades. And then finally our music round. So it's going to start by telling you something that I did on Sunday. So I did mention that it was the Carnegie and Kate Greenaway Awards. And these are probably the world's most prestigious prizes for literature. Oh, apparently my signal's coming in and out. We've just changed Wi-Fi. We've changed from Virgin to BT. So I think there's occasional. So am I back now? Am I back? I think there's occasional losses. I'm hoping that you can see me now. Normally I'm going to get my WhatsApp up on my screen. I forgot to put my WhatsApp. Okay, apparently people can see me on Twitter, but not on YouTube. Let me double check this. Hold on. I think my internet connection is a bit loopy. Hold on. I'm going to try and check something out. See, where's Tommy here? Tommy here normally is here sorting out my IT issues. I need a IT help there. So I think so. Oh, are people coming back? Technical issues. Am I back? Am I back in business, people? Am I back in? I think I am back in business. Okay. Am I going to get a thumbs up? Twitter. Okay, I think I'm back in. Hello, Lily and family. The Carnegie. So you haven't missed any of the quiz yet. So the Carnegie Greenway is the most prestigious prize in children's literature, in the oldest, perhaps, in the world as well, and it's won by the likes of C.S. Lewis, Narnia, Pratchett, Discworld Guy, Philip Pullman, Northern Lights, and I was meant to be hosting it this year at the British Library, but obviously because of COVID, it wasn't a physical event. But the winner this year was. Let's have a look. I'm back. YouTube is counting down. Am I back in business on YouTube? Let's have a look. Oh, am I back? I'm hoping I'm back on YouTube. Am I back in business? It's counting down. You're right. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Apparently it cut out. Okay, I'm trying to work out how can I send people back to the right place. I'm trying to work this out because apparently the stream has restarted. Okay, so everyone needs to re-find it. Okay, let me. I don't know why it's done this. Is the stream restarted? Okay, I think usually my siblings might be on the game. I'm not sure how to. Can people see me? So we got the LA's and Chichester. Okay, the Bissy is back. So I think it's going in and out. I think we've just changed Wi-Fi provider. Thank you BT for being wonderful. Well, apparently not. Let me just double check that everyone can see before I start the first round, because I don't want people to miss out on the first round. So YouTube is working fine. I think we're back. I think I'm back. Okay. I think I'm back. Okay. We're gonna start. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in business. Thanks for waiting. Okay. So we're gonna start with round 1. Are you ready for the first round? Oh, apparently Insta is not working now. So I'm sorry. So if Insta people hop onto YouTube. Again, Insta's not the best stream. Okay, let's make a start on round number 1. So 5 questions, back to school. Are you ready? So I'm going to be focused for the questions and then get you back involved. Let me just double check. So like when you see television, people like Naga or Dan Walk and BBC Breakfast, they've got like an ear, but all they worry about is just speaking. Whereas I've got to worry about technical stuff. So it's quite a good skill, isn't it? But it's a hard one. Okay. So thank you, Steph Clark, for letting people on Instagram know that it's working on YouTube. Apparently Instagram is stuck. Yeah, there's network issues. Sorry, people. Anyway, let's get going. So Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, we should be working. Okay, question number 1. At room temperature, what is the only metal that is in liquid form? In room temperature, what is the only metal that is in liquid form? That's question number 1. Let's move closer to you. I haven't got any lurgies. You haven't got any lurgies. So question 1, at room temperature, what is the only metal that is in liquid form? Question number 2. Mr. Toad, Ratty, Badger and the Mole are characters in which novel? Mr. Toad, Ratty, Badger and the Mole are characters in which novel? That's question number 2. Okay, question number 3. Oh, someone's saying define room temperature. I'm just going to say the school thing. What would you do for a test? Thank you, Goran, for the clarification. Okay, question number 3. What is the next number in the sequence? 1, 4, 9 and 16. 1, 4, 9 and 16. So a bit of a maths question for you. If there's any school children, they should be flying on this one here. Okay. 1, 4, 9, 16, the next number in this sequence. Question number 4. Okay, spelling. Okay, this is the word that I'm going to give you is, it describes the sound and mimics the sound of the object or action it refers to. But the word I want you to spell is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia, like crash, pow, smash. So onomatopoeia. Got you there. So I think it's the trickiest one we've had so far. So spell the word onomatopoeia for me. Onomatopoeia. That is question number 4. Spell the word onomatopoeia. Yeah, you're all like going, is this correct? Is that correct? Okay. And then the final question of round number 1 is this one here. True or false? The Queen holds UK passport number 1. True or false? The Queen holds UK passport number 1. So there are your 5 questions for round number 1. And I'll go backwards so you get to see them one more time. Hello, Olga. Hello, the Peacocks. Hello, Hotown Rangers and Mrs. P. Okay. Let's recap. So question 5 you've seen. Question 4 is question 4. Sometimes my mouse, honestly, I feel like sometimes my laptop is possessed because it just does its own thing. Okay, question 4 was spell the word onomatopoeia. Question 3 was what's the next number? 1, 4, 9, 16. Next number in the sequence. Question 2 was I pressed the wrong button. Question 2, Mr. Toad, Ratty, Badger and the Mole are characters in which novel? And then question 1 is at room temperature, and I'll define it as this room temperature. What is the only metal? Because if it's a mercury, or if we're in I don't know, in Neptune, room temperature could be quite different. At Earth room temperature, what is the only metal that is in liquid form? It's time for, you know what it is, Martha. Time for your 10-second dance. 10-second dance. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Time's up. Pens down. Pens down. Pens down. Okay, let's rattle through these answers. So question 1 is Freddie. Mercury. It's Mercury. So number 1 is Mercury. Mercury. Question 2. These are all characters in The Wind in the Willows. The Wind in the Willows. So that's written by Kenneth Graham. And Kenneth Graham actually worked at the Bank of England. So Kenneth Graham, so the answer is just the wind in the willows. Someone's saying, isn't gallium also liquid at room temperature? I think you're right. Gallium, I'm going to do a quick. Gallium, give yourselves a mark. But yeah, I think I was going for mercury, but gallium should be. Okay, question 3. These are all square numbers. 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5. So that is 25. Yeah, I think gallium's confusing, so double check that for me. And then this one, okay, spelling, onomatopoeia. O-N-O, then M-A-T, then O-P-O, then E-I-A. So it's O-N-O, M-A-T, O-P-O, E-I-A, onomatopoeia. There we go. And then the final questions, again, I always do the Sunday Times family quiz. And last week I did 2 questions about Hacker the dog, one of the CBBC characters, and one about Gandhi. And they made the front page. So my questions made the front page of the Sunday Times. And the answer is false. She doesn't have a passport. Apparently gallium is liquid. So you can give yourself gallium as well. So there are your answers. So you can add gallium to that. So how are you doing? Let me know your scores. And I'll check up on your scores in a second. So while we're doing that, I'll run you through my classes again. So I do a lot of geography and history classes. And last week, really fascinating, we did Russia for geography. And then for history, very topical, we looked at Martin Luther King, the civil rights movement, and the legacy today. So again, if you've got children or even adults that want to just refresh themselves on the history of civil rights in America, one of my classes was on Martin Luther King last week. It's on my YouTube channel. And then Wednesdays, I do a football quiz, and the football season started now, which means that games start at 8:15. So I'm doing a really short quiz now, only 25 to 30 minutes on Wednesdays of football, just to keep it tight and compact. There we go. And I'm just going to show you some of the homework that we get. We get some amazing homework. So have a look. Jesse, Oscar, Karina, Alfie, Francesca, Lisa Hayden, lots of people sending in fab homework during classes. And actually one I particularly like this week. So Lisa drew me as a Siberian tiger. How cool is that? With my glasses, my teacher badge, my pink trousers. How cool is that? Thank you, Lisa. So let's have a look at the scores before round number 2. So let me check on the Facebooks. On the Facebooks, we got some great scores. 5 for the Peacocks and Roberts, 4 for Jane Palmer. Well done. Let's have a look at my Twitter peoples. Let's have a look at Twitter. We got 4s again for Ames and Max, and Harry, age 9, got a square number. And Harry, 9 is square number 2. And we got 5s for the Princeps and Team Zaha. Well done. And then let's have a look at WhatsApp. None of my friends on WhatsApp are doing it today. You're gonna get cut, WhatsApp fans. You're gonna get blocked. Okay, and YouTube load of scores. 3 for the Webs, 3 for the Puzzle Ducks, 4 for the Woods and the Trees, 4 for the Lewises, 4 for the Johnsons, and then a few 5s for Tila, Catherine. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's about time for round 2. Round number 2. So round number 2 is pictures. So I'm going to try and think of mixing it up. It is geography, but it's always going to be pictures. Okay, are you ready for round number 2? Round number 2. Okay, question number 1. Identify this UN country. So identify this country that has a seat at the UN. Identify this country. If you came to my classes, you would know this. So if you came to my geography classes, we'd have covered this. So identify this UN country. Hello, the Clarks on Twitter. Got a 4 in the first round. Well done. Okay, question number 2. Identify this city. identify this beautiful city. I've been there on holiday. To be honest, one of the best holidays I've ever been to. Modern juxtaposed with ancient. So identify this city. That is I've got a few shout outs. I'll do that at the end of the round. I've got shout outs coming from Facebook. Okay, question number 3. Which capital city is this in? So it's not a capital city, but which capital city is this in? So which capital city is this in? So which capital city is this in? And there's actually a question for my Sunday Times quiz tomorrow. Question number 3. Usually I try and obscure any characters or pictures obvious inside the image itself. But okay, question number 4. Identify this Asian country. Identify this Asian country. Identify this Asian country for question number 4. And then we come to the 5th and final question of this round. 5th and final question. Identify this university city. Identify this university city. So they're the 5 questions, and what I'm going to do is going to go through them all backwards, all through them backwards. And hello to Caroline. Welcome, Caroline Roberts, for joining today. Let's go through backwards. Okay, backwards. Okay. Question 5. Identify this university city. Question 4. If I can click. Identify this Asian country. Question 3. In which capital city is this? In which capital city is this? Question 2. Identify this city. And question number 1. Identify this UN country. 10-second dance. I think that was about 10 seconds. Okay, so let's go through the answers. So the first one, it's not Poland. That's the other way around. It's not Monaco, because I did say a UN recognized country. It's Indonesia. Indonesia. If you came along to my geography class, this is one of the countries. So Indonesia, question number 1. Question number 2. This is Istanbul. Istanbul in Turkey. And when I was typing it up, I actually wrote identify this capital city, but it's not. It's not the capital of Turkey. What is it? What is it? You can chat in the box here. What is it? It's not the capital of Turkey, but it's Istanbul. If anyone's watched James Bond, this was one of the scenes, I think. Question 3. This is the Forbidden City in Beijing. So the Forbidden City in Beijing. Ooh, potential plus Julie Taplin coming in straight in. Capital of Turkey is Ankara. Ankara, well done. Question 4. This is Thailand. Thailand. It looks sort of a bit like an elephant, doesn't it? The trunk and the ears. Yeah. And then question 5. This is the backs of Cambridge. Cambridge. Again, if you've not been there before, really beautiful day trip. And if I'm there, I could be your guide. I could be your guide. So here are the answers for the first 2 rounds. Let me know what your scores out of 10. Going on Twitter and Facebook. I don't have any WhatsApp friends today. They've all just abandoned me. Okay. So while I'm waiting for scores to come through. So Tuesday is the highly anticipated return of Tommy, my brother Seagull. Actually, I should have shown you something. Tommy is, if you check out my Instagram or my Facebook and even my Twitter, Tommy's been recently. So Tommy is the debater in our family. So he was a deputy young mayor of Newham, got a scholarship to Eton, and then became the UK national schools debating champion, and ended up doing politics, philosophy, and economics at Oxford before doing his pupil barrister. Almost like Tommy, I'm advertising. Almost like a walking CV. But anyway, Tommy's trying to get back into doing debating, discussing important issues. So he did a debate on YouTube, or a sort of video last week on George Floyd. This week he did one about Facebook friends and should you unfriend them if they're racist. So have a look at YouTube on my page. It's actually Tom's got a page, a YouTube page. But have a look. Tom's got some great debates, and he's back. He's back by popular demand. So on Tuesday, this Tuesday, on my YouTube channel and on my Twitter, I'm hosting a quiz. So it's for Newham Heritage Month. So it's a month celebrating the diversity of Newham. But again, because I've written the quiz with Tommy, we've made sure the quiz is accessible to anyone. So obviously the answers are related to people in Newham, but it's written in such a way that actually you don't need any knowledge of Newham. It's more of a general quiz. But do come along. You can be from Newham. You can be from anywhere else. Please join along. And that's on Tuesday, 6 p.m. So if you want to come along for a quiz. So let's have a check of the answers. See how people are doing now. So on Twitter, we've got 7s for the Clarks and Zahar. We've got and Team Mac. We've got 8s for the Ames and 9 for the Princeps. Daphne's doing really well. Daphne, well done. Now let me have a check at Facebook. We've got good scores there. Good scores. Jenny Thorburn an 8. Peacock's an 8. Jane Palmer and Robertson 9. Well done. And then let's have a look at YouTube. I think I need Tommy here to say, you know, like Richard Osmond and Alexander Armstrong and Pointless. That's Tommy's role. Richard Osmond saying the scores. So let's have a look. We've got Olivia Lawn and the Webbs on 6. Thank you. We've got, who else do we have? The Lewis is on 7 and the Imafidon's on 7. Then we've got, who else do we have? Let's have a look. We've got a few 8s. The Emery's an 8. LA's and Chichester, I think you might be on 8 or 9 rather. Let's have a look. Frederick Superhoop's an 8. 9 for the Woods. 9 for Potential Plus. Well done, Potential Plus. And the Potential Plus watch twice. Again, Tommy's YouTube channel. If you check my YouTube channel, my Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, I've linked Tommy's stuff there. Really good stuff. And we've got a 10 for the Hotowns. And Curtis is on 8. Well done. So lots of good scores. I think it's going to be time now for our charades. Always my favourite. Always, to be honest now, I think it's like our 12 weeks of our quiz. And I've done the football quiz for about 11 weeks as well. So I've gone through like more than 100 different charades. I'm starting to run out of ideas. So if you want to secretly DM me ideas for charades, I'd be particularly welcome. So. The charades this week are going to be on sports, but they're famous moments. So you don't have to be a big sports fan. So they're famous sporting moments, and I want you to tell me then usually the name of the person. So it could be an iconic sporting character, and then secondly the year it happened. So 2 years either side, and you know with my charades, I always just speak because it's my charades. Apparently, shout out for garden to well-being. So Emily Butt's got a new horticultural enterprise called Garden. So thank you, Emily Butt. Well done. Maybe if you send it to me on Twitter or Instagram, I can do a tweet out for you. Okay, charades. So these are going to be sporting items. So they're going to be a person, and I've got lots of different changes of clothes. For this. And I'm probably end up speaking a little bit because I'm not that good at acting. Okay, I'm gonna go full screen for this. Full screen. Okay, full screen. Okay, the first one, I want you to name me I may as well get changed at the same time. So I want you to name me the athlete and the year. So it's I'm gonna be strict about this one. I'm gonna change. So I did say 2 years. I'm gonna say I want the exact. Oh God, have I even right? Okay, I want the exact Olympic year. So it's an Olympic year on the exact year, and hold on. I'm even changing my shorts. I'm being very realistic for this. So I want the name of the athlete, and I want ouch. I think I've written my athlete and the Olympic year. Okay. On your marks. Go. They're so slow. I'll do that again. So I want the name of the athlete and the Olympic year. And you've got to be exact for this one. So do it again. On your marks. Go. Oh my God, they're so slow. So the name, I tried to sort of get dressed up. So on the name of the athlete and the exact year. I'm going to go for exact. Okay. Okay. Question number 2. I want the name of the player. I want the name of the player and the year, but I'm going to be a bit more generous for the year. I'm going to say 2 years either side for this one. No, not 2 years. Can't be that generous. I need I'm going to say 1 year either side. God, I'm making up the rules as they go along. I'm going to say 1 year either side. Have I even got the year correct? Yeah, I have. Okay, hold on. So, name of the player, and I'm going to give you 1 year either side. Okay, here we are. Okay, I've got it. Come on, boys. The score's really close. Come on. Yes, we've won the World Cup. Okay, so I'll do it again. It's really close now. Come on, boys. 17 all. Come on. Thank you. Yes, we've won the World Cup. Okay, so I want the name of the player, and I'll give you plus or minus 1 year. Okay, that is question number 2. Okay, question number 3. I want the name of the player. Oh, I'm gonna give you plus or minus 2, and I shouldn't really. And the year this incident happened. Plus or minus 2. Being a bit generous for the year here. God, I'm sweating into these. It's really boiling. My window's open. Okay, so this one, I want the name of the player, and so I want the player that scores the goal. The player that scores the goal. Hold on. Have I got my right shorts? Yeah. See, I'm even getting the right colour. Am I getting the right colour shorts? I hope so. I can't remember. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Oh, he's a cheat! He used his hand! He's a cheat! Okay, I want the player that scored the goal. Oh, he's a cheat! That's a different person. So I want the name of the player that scored the goal and the year it happened. That is question number 3. It's a clue. He's a cheat! Okay, that's question number 3. Question number 4. I want the name of the, this one I'm going to give you plus or minus 2 years. The name of the athlete, and I'm going to give you plus or minus 2 for the other one as well. So the name of the athlete and the year this happened. Okay, hold on. Come on, 3 minutes 30, 3 minutes 40, 3 minutes 55. Am I going to make it? 3 minutes 59 point. I ran under 4. I got under 4 minutes. First person ever. So I want the name of the runner and the year, plus or minus 2 years. I'll do it again. Come on, 3:30, 3:45, 3:50, 55, 3:59 point. I got under 4 minutes. Okay, so I need the name of the year and the person. And the final one is, I want the name of the gymnast and the exact Olympic year. So the name of the gymnast and the exact Olympic year. So that's a bit of a meanie. That's very much of a meanie. I'm going to be mean for that. So the name of the gymnast and the exact Olympic year. Okay. God. Oh. The t-shirts are sticking to me. They're also sticky. Thank God you can't smell this room. It smells of... No, it doesn't smell of my body odor, but just getting changed in and out of clothes. So this one, I want the name of the gymnast and the exact year. Okay. We've even got like a... Let me impress with my gymnastics. Hold on. Oh. Change. Oh my God. This is crazy. Okay. I might be only 14, but I'm going to prove them wrong. They say I can't get a perfect score in the Olympics. What scores did I get? I got a 10! I got 6 10s! I'm the first person ever, I'm only 14. So the name of the athlete and the Olympic year. So I'll do it one more time. What did I get? I got a 10! Another 10! Another 10! I got 6 10s! I'm the first ever person to get 6 10s! Okay, so I want the name of the 14-year-old gymnast and the exact Olympic year. That's a tricky one, okay? I'm going to get changed back into normality now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I went to a lot of effort this week. I got all the outfits. Oh my gosh. Sticky. Okay, so remember the 5 questions. Some of them I've asked you for exact years. Some of them I've asked you, I'll be a bit more flexible. Ugh. Okay. Question number, are we ready? Are you ready? Ugh. God, it's absolutely baking. Okay. I'm back in business. Okay. Woo. Here we are. My hair's, oh my God, my hair's a mess now. My hair's a mess. Okay. So I've changed the parameters for each of the questions. So let's go through it. Question number 1. Let's have a look. So I did say plus or minus 2 years, but you're going to have to now listen out for the specifications for each particular question. So question number 1 was Usain Bolt, the yellow vest, you can see that, Usain Bolt, and it was, I wanted the exact year, 2008. So it's Usain Bolt and it's 2008. Usain Bolt and 2008. And I wanted an exact year because, come on, that was Bolt. You know, the chest thumping. Okay, question 2, I gave you plus or minus 1 year. So it's rugby and it was Johnny Wilkinson, and it was 2003. And if you got plus or minus 1 year, I would have given it to you. It's a tricky round, I know, it's a sports one. I tried to avoid sports with the family one, but I tried to make it like iconic moments. The next one was Maradona with the handball. Maradona. Question 3. Maradona. And I said plus or minus 2. So it's 1986. With the handball. That was a tricky round. I'm sorry, yeah. Maradona. Number 4. That was Bannister. Do you remember Roger Bannister when he broke the... You probably won't remember it, but he broke the 4-minute mile. So Roger Bannister. And I said plus or minus 2 years. So it's 1954. So if you brought 52 to 56. And then so it's plus or minus 2 years. And the last one, that was a very sneaky one. So it's Comaneci, Nadia Comaneci, the first person to get a perfect 10 in Olympics for gymnastics. And I'm going to say, I initially said I wanted the exact year. Okay, I'm gonna say if you got plus or minus 2. So it's 1976. And if you got 74, 78, I'll give you the mark. So let's have a look. So let's have a look at so Bolt, I wanted Bolt and 2008. For Wilkinson, I could have accepted 1 year either side. That was a bit mean. 1 year either side. For Maradona, I said 2 years either side. For Bannister, 2 years either side. And then Comaneci, 2 years either side. So slightly... Oh, Emily Butt says, she recognised me from a celebrity version of a long-running TV quiz show. I'm not sure. What show could that be? Oh, could it be Around the World? Could it be Play Your Bells Right? Could it be Juggle Rubik's Cubes? Nah, it's this. Thank you, Emily Butt, for finding my Celebrity Mastermind trophy. I hope we get invited back again. So I want to win. I want another one. I want another trophy. Okay, let me know what your scores are. And I will I will proceed before. So I'll get your scores coming through. Monkman and Seagull obviously is finished, series 1, but they're repeating it now on BBC 2 at 7:30. So episode 2 is on Monday. So if you know that floats your boat, you like getting up early in the morning. And I want to show you quite a cool clip from series 1. So send in your scores, and while the scores are coming through, I'll show you a little clip from series 1. And there's a reason for the sheep.
So how many sheep per person?
It's about 3 to 1. Sheep ever got the vote in Wales, it would be a high noon for the woolen jumpers, including yours, Eric. There we go. So that was a scene from series 1 where we went to Wales and talked about sheep in Wales. So that so again, if you've watched it, thank you. If you've not watched it, it's still up on iPlayer, and they're repeating on BBC 2s at 7:30 every Monday. There we go. And hopefully, I'm fairly again, you can never say definitely, but I'm reasonably confident we'll get series 3. I'm reasonably confident. Okay, it's time for round number 4. So this is our music round. This week is going to be fictional heroes. So I'm going to play a piece for you. I want you to tell me the name of the series or the character, and then the original year that it came out, this particular song, or the original year the series came out. And I'm going to give you plus or minus 2 years. Again, even if you can't get the song or the piece, try and by the sound, if it sounds like it's a 60s piece or sounds very 2010s, have a guess. So let's have a look at the scores for round 3. So let's have a look at Twitter. We've got 30. People think that was a tough round. It was a tough round. Again, send me some charades ideas again on Twitter. And again, if you're using Twitter, Instagram, I'd love you to tag me in on photos so I can spread the word of our quiz. So we've got 13s for Zahar, 14 for Team Mac, 15 for the Princips and Clarks, 17 for the Ames. Well done. Let's have a look at Facebook. Facebook doing very well. Jane Palmer on 16, 17 for Jenny Thorburn, 18 for the Roberts and Peacocks. Let's have a look at YouTube. Let's have a look. We've got 15s for Tila and Bissy. Catherine got 14. We've got 16 for the Lewises, the Woods, Potential Plus. 17s for Super Hoops and the Johnsons. So it looks like, and the Curtis on 18. Curtis did really well. The Webb's on 16. And was it Mochat? Maths, they got 13. So it looks like 18's in the lead. Oh, 19 for Hotowns. Well done. Okay. It's time now for the final round. Okay. Question number 1. Let's have a look. I hope I've not frozen. Sometimes I'm always worried that I've frozen. Okay, question 1. Oh no, I need to put my outfit. Sorry, my DJ outfit. How rude of me. I'm a DJ. What kind of DJ comes along to a music quiz and doesn't wear his DJ outfit? Here we are. Oh. Let me sort my collar out. Come on, Bobby Seagull. You're meant to be a style icon for the nerds. What is this? There we go. Chicka-choo. There we go. Mrs. P's got it right. That's what I do every week. It's your chicka-choo music round. Okay, so question number 1. So that's question number 1. I know Lisa Lewis was panicking. Where was DJ Seagull? It's on my notes. It says here, DJ set glasses. Can't read my own notes. Okay, question number 1. So the name of the series, cartoon or TV, and the year this song came out. So again, even if you don't know what it is, you can probably guess. It doesn't sound very modern, does it? So there we go. Question number 1. Okay, question number 2. So this one, I think people will find it tricky. It's a personal favourite of mine, but try and guess the year if you can't get the series. Okay, the only clue I'll give you for that one is there's not one character, it's many characters. It's not one character, it's many characters. I was going to try and guess the year. Try and guess the year. So that's question number 2. Question number 2. Oh, I think Leslie might have the answer on Facebook, but don't reveal it. Don't reveal it to other people, Leslie. Okay, question number 3.
Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look. Oh, is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look. Oh.
So that's question 3. Identify the series and the year that came out. Oh, Leslie, don't worry. No problems. He's apologizing. I'll delete it just in case anyone finds it. But no worries. No worries at all. Okay. Question number 4 is coming up. So again, even if you don't know the year, Leslie, don't apologize. Leslie's apologize. Don't worry. We all make these mistakes. Okay. Question number 4. Identify the series and the year. So again, if you don't know the series, the year. My cousin's better be getting this right. It's like a walk down memory lane. Okay, so again, if you're struggling with the what it is, the year is always worth a shout. Always worth a shout. Remember a couple of weeks ago, people are getting like 25, 26 out of 30. I wasn't happy. I was not happy. Thank you, Miss LA. You're enjoying this. Final question. There we go. So there are your 5 questions. So for each of them, identify the series and the year. And I'll give you 2 years either side. 2 years either side. So. So if you're having a great time, please make sure you do share it. So let me before we go through the answers. Oh, I've got to sneeze. Hold on. Ooh. So next week, actually on Thursday, it's 6 months before Christmas. Can you believe that? 6 months before Christmas. So next Saturday, get your jumpers out. Maybe don't wear it, but I'm doing a special Christmas quiz. How cool is that? Come on. When your friends ask you next weekend, next Monday, what do you do that weekend? You'll be like, yeah, we did Bobby's family-friendly quiz for NHS Christmas special. So get ready. It's going to be Christmas-themed, Christmas primary school questions, Christmas geography questions. I have no idea what that's going to be. Christmas music, number ones maybe. Christmas charades. I'm struggling in that, but I will make it Christmas-themed. I'll even get a Christmas jumper if it's not too hot. So it's going to be Christmas-themed. So here we go for the answers. For the quiz now. Answers. Let's go back now. So question number 1. This was Batman. It's Batman. So the answer is 1966, the year England won the World Cup. Batman. Question number 1. Batman. Okay, question number 2 is... My cousin should recognize it. X-Men. X-Men is 1997. X-Men 1997. Okay, question number 3 was...
Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing?
Spider-Man, 1967. Catherine loves X-Men. I love the X-Men too. So question 3 was Spider-Man 1967. Question 4 was Go Power Rangers. There's Power Rangers, and it was 1994. Power Rangers 1994. And then the final question for the entire quiz is Thundercats! Oh! God, the Sword of Honor. They need to make it into a film. So Thundercats 1985. 1985. So let me know your scores. Ooh. Goodbye to the DJ till another week. Bye DJ. Bye DJ. Whew. I am baking in this outfit. Okay. So again, please send me your photos. Tag me on an Insta story, in a Facebook picture. I'd love it just so I can spread the word for the quiz. Okay. So while we're waiting for the scores to come through, do post it, share it on any social media. So if you've got any school children, so when I say one cool thing, I always like to give you updates on things. So obviously, I've got my normal geography class on Tuesday, my Thursday. Oh, Thursday it's going to be 11:15. My history class to explain why. And on Wednesdays, my football quiz. I'm going to make the football quiz about 25 minutes so that people can watch the football. But BBC Bite Size have been employing experts to talk about subjects. They've had Sergio Aguero from Man City talking about Spanish. They've had Laura Whitmore from Love Island, literature. They've had Brian Cox on physics, Danny Dye on history somehow. And this week, again, if you come along on Thursday, so if you've got kids age, I would say year 8 and above. It is GCSE, but it's year 8 to 9 above. I'm doing an Instagram live. So go to BBC Bite Size. I'll be there. So it won't be Brian Cox. It won't be Sergio Aguero. It won't be the Love Island host. It won't be Danny Dye. It's going to be me on BBC Bite Size. On Thursday. So my history class on Thursday will be 11:15. Okay, let's have a look at the scores. So, can music be more modern? I will try and get a I'll try and think of something. Maybe like I'll do a 2010s, like number ones in the 2010s. I've got a few suggestions. Thank you. I'll try and vary it about. Okay, let's have a look at the scores coming through. So 21 for the Roberts, 25 for Jenny Thorburn, 24 for Kenny Peacock. Let's have a look. Don't leave now. We've got a tiny sing-along, and a cool little video I'm going to show you in a second. Let's have a look. So 21 for the Super Hoops. Thanks, Fred. Emery's on 22. Oh, the Lawrence got 10, but they didn't catch up, unfortunately. 25 for the Lewises. Very good. Lewises, 20. The Webbs, well done. Thank you. Curtis on 23. They need more cartoons. Thank you. 20 for the Potential Plus. 18 for Bissy. Thank you so much for taking part. I think 25 looks like it might have won it. 25 might have won it this week. Let me check on Twitter. 24 would have got you a bronze medal. Well done, the Ames. Thank you, Zahar. 17. Team Mac on 22. Thank you, the Princeps. So actually, so I think the winners are. The winner is Frederick Johnson, my cousin. Honestly, he's not cheating. It's not nepotism. Perhaps because the rounds reflected our family shared interest. But well done, Frederick. 25 would have got you a silver this week. And thank you, the Clarks, for joining us. Thank you. You've had a lot of great fun. I'll be back here same time next week. But I want to show you a couple of things before we leave. So earlier this year or last year, I took part in a comic relief special for University Challenge. And I was particularly excited because I got to share a train journey with Bilbo Baggins. How cool is that? And David Baddiel. And I remember when Martin Freeman, when he got off the train, he was like, brace yourself. Because literally he was wearing a hoodie, but people still were like, oh my God, that's Bilbo Baggins. So I walked along like as entourage. But I want to show you a very cool thing. Because in Comic Relief, we were sort of like a phone a friend, Eric Monkman and I. And we would answer a question. One of the questions was, which country is Batman in? Batman. And I'll show you the answer. This is my demonstration. And you know me, I don't like to give away the answer very easily. Have a look here. Apparently the Ho Towns won. Well done, Ho Towns. 27, congratulations. Okay.
Is in Denmark. All right. Finally, the city of Batman lies on a plateau 540 meters above sea level near the confluence of the Batman River and the Tigris. Which country is Batman in?
You know it?
It's actually Batman. I'll give you a clue.
No, you can tell them. You can tell them you're the Joker. You don't have to give them a clue.
What do you have on Christmas? What do you have on Christmas?
A turkey.
Turkey is the answer. Turkey is the answer. Well done. Round of applause, surely, for Turkey. Oh, thank you very much, Seagull and Monkman, for being our jokers.
I think I'll go back down.
Oh, let's get the scores from Roger.
There we go. So that was me on Comic Relief. Again, great question. Where is Batman? So if that ever comes up in a future quiz, you know Batman is in Turkey. So, time for a sing-along. It's going to be this. Batman. And you know what the lyrics are? They're really easy. Na, 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 na. Batman, Batman, Batman. It's going to be it. So, Batman. So, thank you so much. This is Bobby Seagull's quiz for NHS. I've appreciated you coming along. I've had a great time. I'm going to have dinner after this. I might watch a film. The thing is, I've now managed to get a better balance. I still work quite hard, pretty much 7 days a week, but I've got a better balance where I usually give myself the evening off. Not always. Evening meaning like after 10 o'clock or something. But I've got better now. But thank you. This is probably... I do like the football quiz, but maybe the family quiz is my favourite. I've seen such a variety of people. Thank you all for coming. I really enjoy you on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, and Instagram. Hopefully we'll get you fixed up as well. So here is, thank you, The Woods. Appreciate it. Lots of love. So it's going to be our song this week is Batman. Here we go. So thank you so much. And again, spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family to join in and quiz for NHS and all the other activities I do. So thank you so much. And here we go. You know the lyrics? Should be quite easy. Hold on. So I can get this to play. So much. I've had a great time. Fantastic week. So see you all next week. Lots of love. I'm Bobby Seagull. We know that by now. This is my quiz for NHS family special. See you all next week. Ta-ra.